Now it's Carbore's and Revenaire's turn, and they'll be set to go for the 1400 metre Vitronite Open Handicap. Here's Revenaire coming forward for Jade Doolan. Attendants clearing the back of the stalls. Red light flashes, they're under starters orders, stand by for a start. Racing this time, Fab's Cowboy clearly got the best of it and bounced out in front. Nuremberg Castle's being hunted along by the rider. The next one then going around the outside was Carbore's, and further back in the field was the next horse, which was Necessitas. Now they're going really strangely up in front. They're going head and head, where Fab's Cowboy and Nuremberg Castle, they're showing the way at this stage, and punching up was Ancient Echoes by the looks of it. Well back was Necessitas. Carbore's was back in that bunch of the horses as well, and Nuremberg Castle. So along the side they go, and Fab's Cowboy is getting no peace in front. Fab's Cowboy just about a neck in front. Seemingly his stablemate is on the outside, which is Ancient Echoes. They're followed about 3 lengths back by Nuremberg Castle, who is conceding. Revenaire was the next horse, and tailed right off was Necessitas. So they come up towards the home turn, and it's still going head and head. Fab's Cowboy on the inside. He's getting away now from his stablemate Ancient Echoes. And Fab's Cowboy leads from Ancient Echoes when they come up towards the swing into the stretch. Well back then was Nuremberg Castle, Revenaire and Carbore's, and the tail right off was Necessitas. They're in the home turn, and Fab's Cowboy has kicked away. It's Fab's Cowboy. Fab's Cowboy is out by a couple of lengths at this stage. He's looking very good, Fab's Cowboy. Ancient Echoes is trying to raise another effort, and I'm trying to raise another effort out of this bloody microphone, but Fab's Cowboy is going right away. It's going to be 48 wins for Fab's Cowboy. Give him a hand of applause, ladies and gentlemen. 48 wins. Fab's Cowboy bolts in. Fab's Cowboy by a long way. Fab's Cowboy bolted in. Second was tight. Might have been Ancient Echoes, Revenaire in the photo, followed by Necessitas, who made up a lot of ground. Then came Carbore's, and the last one home was Nuremberg Castle, and what a horse. Fab's Cowboy, 48 wins, and I dare say that would be one of his easiest. He absolutely blitzed them. He was taken on in the front by none other than his stablemate, but he has donkey licked the opposition, won by a big margin. So congratulations to Bev and Billy Johnson, all the connections. They've done a magnificent job with this horse to keep him going. He's a 10-year-old, he thinks he's a 2-year-old, and he's treated them with utter contempt today. 48 wins to Fab's Cowboy, and please, when he comes back to the enclosure, give him a big clap, because this horse is something out of the box. You'll have bragging rights about talking about seeing Fab's Cowboy having won, because he'll go down in the annals of one of the most prolific horse winners in Australian racing history. What do we got, men? One, two. Yep. And Marvin was 10 lengths by a neck. 10 lengths by a neck. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's got to be one of Fab's Cowboy's easiest wins. He's won by 10 lengths. 10 lengths. Absolutely donkey licked them, didn't he? And there's his excited trainer, Billy Johnson, going out to meet his champ as he comes back to scale. Just have a look how he's got his neck arched, and he's a very proud horse, and Tyler Leslight rode him a treat. He gives a little bit of a wave, and they're taking him up the straight, so you can all have a look at a legend. Fab's Cowboy, 48 wins, folks. Put your hands together. You'll warm up by doing it, because you're seeing a special racehorse here today again. Fab's Cowboy, his 48th race win. Bear in mind, some horses don't win a race in 48 starts. So he's very excited, young Tyler Leslight, and so he should be. And look at the horse. He's got his ears pricked. He's trotting back freely, back to the enclosure. So lovely to see Tyler Leslight and Fab's Cowboy combining for 48 wins. He won by 10 lengths by a neck. It was 1, 2, 3 and 4. Second was Ancient Echoes, another one of Billy Johnson's horses. Third was number 3, Revenaire, for John Manselman, and fourth was another one of Billy Johnson's in Necessitas. So 10 lengths by a neck, and the time was 1:26.48. 1:26.48.